Leo, hi, welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. So this is your reading for the last 3 months of the year, for October, November, December. It's a forecast to see the energies that are coming to you for the end of the year. So I'm gonna pull a major arcana for each month, and then I'll pull some tarot on these, right? So let's start straight away. So let's get you. Oh, before I start, I got a vision for you guys. These days I don't ask for visions, but they come anyway. So I got this vision for you. I saw a caged lion, right? A lion that was in a cage and chained with these big link chains, you know. And then the right, you know, the image right after that was the chain came undone, and the cage door was open, and the lion was able to get out and was just free into the jungle, inside the jungle, just running in the jungle and just perfectly in its own element. So it's like Leo, you had this I feel this feeling of being restricted, of being caged, of being trapped, of not being able to do what you want, or something very restrictive throughout the year. And it looks like in the last 3 months you are going to be free of that. There was of course this feeling of freedom, of liberation, of just, you know, expansion after being caged. So let's see what comes up for you in the cards. So for October, you have strength, your major arcana. Here's this lion that I was seeing for you for October. For November, you have the world. And for December, you have the High Priestess. Wow, beautiful, Leo. So let me get your cards out. Let me pull your cards, and then we get straight into the reading. So for October, you have the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Devil. Here is this chain that I was seeing. Here is this chain. All right. For November, you have the Moon, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. Beautiful. And for December, you have the Three of Cups, the High Priestess again. Wow. And the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to get one more for the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. So let me start with those major arcana. So in October, you have Strength, card 11, your major arcana, Leo. And when Strength shows up, it's really at the end of a long journey, and you have the World coming in November. So this is exactly what I'm getting. It's this restriction, this long journey that you were on throughout 2021, and maybe even before that. It feels like you were on this long journey where maybe you were feeling restricted, you were feeling chained, and well, it made you very strong. You're getting strength, your own major arcana. So it's like you were able to tame this beast, your inner aspects that were triggered by this restriction that you had, being caged, being changed, not seeing a way forward, not seeing a way out, maybe even from a certain situation. It could be career, it could be job, it could be a home situation, it could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be all of these. Just this long journey that you were in that made you feel chained, trapped, and but you were able to tame your inner aspects that were triggered, your shadow aspects that were triggered by this situation, by these external circumstances I'm hearing. And coming into October, you are coming in the last 3 months of the year with a lot of strength, right? This card says strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Yes, you are absolutely ready to leave resentments behind. You are ready this strength that you have gained, this inner strength is absolutely apparent and just showing up for you in October. So I'm gonna read you the paragraph that is linked to this card. These are small paragraphs, so they do not take long, but I'd like to read you from the book. So strength says, you have great strength and compassion. Let me show you the card while I'm reading. You have great strength and compassion. The kindness and understanding that you give to others are a blessed gift. However, it is equally important to show gentleness toward yourself. Yes, I'm getting that maybe because of these outer circumstances that made you feel change. Maybe you were a little bit harsh on yourself, or just pushing yourself over and over again, just really trying hard to get rid of these chains, and it just happens on its own. Like in the vision, you were changed, and the next minute you weren't. And that's what I'm getting here for you. You may see aspects within you that cause you worry or impatience, but every person is a child of God. It is by balancing all aspects of yourself with love and mercy that you learn to exhibit those same qualities to people around you. And that's exactly what you're doing with this card, Leo, coming into October. You are far stronger than you may believe. The situation you find yourself in requires a very soft and sensitive approach. Archangel Ariel can help you stay strong in the face of any challenge. Additional meanings of this card: self-confidence, patience, self-control, forgiveness, inner strength, influence through kindness. So exactly, this is what you have been able to acquire here, Leo, coming into October. It's this softness. It's like you reviewed whatever happened, or you are reviewing whatever happened in 2021, and now there's this forgiveness that is coming up, this gratitude, this inner strength, and you are even stronger than you think. And it is showing in the whole reading. We're going to get to that with the world, but you're getting to this end of this cycle where you were feeling chained, and really getting to a much freer space within yourself first, and then it will spill out in your world. So the three cards that you have with strength are the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Devil. So yes, you've had this time where you felt chained, you felt trapped, as we saw with the Devil, Major Arcana card of Capricorn. Here is this big link chain that I was seeing chained with as a Leo, as a lion in this cage. So feelings of restriction, maybe a relationship that turns sour, a toxic dynamic, or even in your life in general, you might have felt extremely restricted, as I said. It's like the walls were closing in on you, and you couldn't do anything about it. And while it was happening, it was bringing up all these shadow aspects of yourself, fears, anxieties, worries that you had to tame, or even resentments that you had to tame, that you have tamed with strength. And maybe conflicts around you, competition, maybe something that you wanted to happen in your career, but there was too much competition around it. Maybe a squabbling in your home life, family life, just a lot of challenging energies here with two fives. And you felt sadness, you felt grief, you felt like there was too much water under the bridge, maybe in a specific relationship. Crying over spilt milk, not seeing these two cups that are filled behind you, just this feeling of sadness, depression, again, restriction, like feelings with this cloak, right? You were just not in your element throughout 2021, but you kept on going with strength, and you kept on taming all these aspects of yourself that were coming up. Being triggered by this situation that you were in. But look at that, this expansion that happens in November with the world. this cycle is over. Whatever major lesson that was, it was a soul lesson. I'm hearing something very major that had to do with your karma, that had to do with your spiritual evolution, your soul evolution, and it's coming to an end in November and getting into absolutely a new place here, a new space within yourself and as well without, uh, in the outer world. So the world, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Exactly. Everything that happened throughout 2021, and for some of you I'm hearing it was even longer than this, maybe the last 2 years, maybe the last 3 years. It was this very major cycle of, as we said, restrictions. You couldn't win for trying, basically. And this is coming to a closure. This is coming to a very happy end. Let me read you this card and we'll get into your tarot. So it's card 21. It's the end card of the whole deck, so that's why it's really indicative of the end of a major cycle and the beginning of a new one. So the world says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. A project or situation in your life has now come to a happy conclusion, and there is a sense of completion and satisfaction. It may be time to move on to something new, but it's alright to pause and enjoy this amazing moment. Absolutely, in November, this absolute feeling of expansion, of freedom that I was seeing in your vision. No more are you restricted, no more restrictions. At least they are greatly alleviated in November, and you feel this expansion coming to you. Your work with Archangel Michael has brought you to a new level of spiritual growth and evolution. Absolutely. You are at a place of enlightenment and profound understanding of the universe. Remember to speak words of gratitude to your friends, family, and the angels in recognition of their help. Additional meanings of this card: the right place at the right time, coming full circle, excellence, happy endings, receiving an award, international travel. Absolutely. So this absolute feeling of expansion, of freedom that I was seeing for you as the lion gets out of this cage and just roams the jungle as he is meant to be doing, regaining his element, coming full circle. This restrictive mode, maybe financial lack, maybe this feeling of lack in general, core wounds that did come up for you, of separation, of abandonment, injustice. Maybe I feel that you felt that there was a certain amount of unfairness in the hand that was given to you in the last 3 years, and especially in 2021. Just, we all have felt restricted, right? But I feel that it was really something, with the devil, with this feeling of being chained, this chain that I was feeling. You were really kept in place there for a long time. You couldn't win for trying. And now with the world, this is coming full circle. This is ending. And let's see the cards that you have. So look at that. You have the moon, the 10 of wands, and the chariot. So where you couldn't see a way forward, where all these subconscious emotions, maybe fears, worries, anxieties, feelings of being chained, trapped. Well, all these feelings where you couldn't see a way forward, these shadow aspects of yourself that were triggered by this situation. Well, look at that. It's you are able to leave all this behind you with the 10 of wands. Really, it's the completion, again, a completion with a 10 here. All these wands, all these things that were restricting you, that were bending your back, maybe you were burnt out, completely exhausted, overwhelmed, and now your destination is clear in sight. You're going to be able to leave all these wands behind, and look at that positive movement forward with the chariot, major arcana, card of Cancer. You are integrated, absolutely, the light and dark in this situation, healing, positive movement forward, success, and just this rush of energy that comes to you, this lion that is now roaming the jungle, that is this rush of freedom, of liberation that comes with the chariot. Just this positive movement forward, just shooting forward, this energy of freedom, of liberation. And then you get to December, where you have the High Priestess. This card says powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So after this, so we're going from restriction to complete expansion, freedom, liberation, and now it's time for peace with the High Priestess, for seeing things clearly again. This feeling of integration of light and dark, your shadow aspects being put to rest, with strength, with the world, and now you're just at peace. In December, after this big expansion happens in November. So let me read you the High Priestess from the book. So the High Priestess says, the answers you seek are within you. They cannot be found through the intellect, but instead are a product of your deepest feelings. Emotional situations provide great insights right now. Intuition and psychic messages should be treated seriously and with great respect, as they can be relied upon with confidence. Your dreams at night may also hold keys to understanding what actions to take next. There may be aspects of your situation that you are unaware of, but Archangel Haniel can provide you with the enlightenment and answers you're searching for. This is not a time of action, but of reflection and meditation. Have faith that events will unfold perfectly and that you will know when to move forward. Remain patient and be at peace, knowing that your inner guidance will not fail you. The power of the subconscious, the willingness to forgive, spiritual awakening, patience, the mystery and awe of the universe, keeping the confidences of others. So yeah, after this restriction, then expansion, now it's time for answers to come from within. You can absolutely count and have absolute faith in your inner guidance. Your insights are spot on in December. It's like, December is always a month where just the month before 22 begins, before the new year begins, and it's like you're given this respite after, this big expansion where you can just, review your whole year, be at peace, and find answers to know what steps to take. And it's like your insights are taking you into 2022, knowing exactly the path that you should take in 2022 after this major expansion. I cannot stress that enough. The cards that you have with the High Priestess is the High Priestess again. So wow, Leo, you can absolutely count on this, on your insights, on your inner guidance, on your intuition. Absolutely take whatever answers you get from within, take them as an absolute guidance and a way forward for you, where you couldn't see a way forward with the moon, with all the restrictions that you had throughout 2021. Now all the answers are coming to you after this big expansion. It's time for celebration with loved ones. It's time to absolutely trust where you're at. You're absolutely where you're supposed to be, and going into 2022 you're going to be celebrating with your loved ones, absolutely, and where you were kept in place, this still point you were at, the set point that you were at, it's changing absolutely, and you're seeing your ships coming in. You are going into 2022 knowing exactly where you are, fire energy all the way, your element, seeing your ships coming in, a great card of prosperity, of seeing the results of all this work that you've done throughout 2021 and even before that, as I said. And you have the Ten of Cups, so feeling absolutely emotionally satisfied within your home life, within yourself as well. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So really, again, this completion, leaving all these burdens behind and just feeling really, really blessed in your own life. And with the Chariot, with the World, with strength, and with the High Priestess, this shooting forward, this liberation, this freedom that I was seeing for you, that is really being anchored in your life. at the end of 2021, leading you in 2022. And with these two high priestesses, you can absolutely count on your intuition and the answers that are coming from within. So great liberation, great freedom, and great and positive movement forward, with a lot of success and prosperity coming your way at the end of the year and leading you into 2022. So thanks for being here. I hope this helped, and I'll see you soon, Leo. Bye.